Pwede ba ho magtanong kahit konti lang? Pagod na ho kayo?
I presume that was an affirmative. You may ask. Please proceed.
Kasi sabi niyo kay Senator Robin Padilla, pakukulong niyo siya pagka magtanong siya, baka ganun din nasabihin niyo sa akin. I just would like to ask questions with regard to the controversial issue right now, yung reclamation. All right. May I know the purpose kung bakit tayo nagre-reclaim? Is it mainly because of positive economic impacts, particularly in creating additional employment opportunities?
It depends. If you ask me, my personal opinion in Manilla Bay, ang mahal ng lupa sa Manilla Bay. So if you reclaim in Manila Bay, you'll get rich. Kasi ang lupa sa malapit sa Manila Bay is 500,000 to 1 million per square meter.
May I know the position
it
of
takes only less 70,000. Dati 10,000 lang to reclaim.
may I know the position of the department with regard to the reclamation projects?
Why are you for reclamation daw, the department?
Or maybe if I may, I know that there was a study, the president that halted the reclamation around Manilla Bay. I recall talking to the good secretary that they'll be coming up with a comprehensive study. Has the study been done? Is it submitted? And what are the results?
It will take a year to make the study, the comprehensive study, but they will give us a report in 6 months. And the compliance review is ongoing, and they will report it to us and the president.
So while we are waiting the 6 months from now, the projects are suspended in operations. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, it has been suspended, and they will report to the president the compliance to the suspension. Kasi marami nagko-complain na parang hindi suspended yung certain areas in Manilla Bay. So we have to inspect if they are really complying with the suspension order.
Thank you.
May I know how many reclamation projects are there in the entire country?
Not in the entire country. How many in the entire country? I know in Manila Bay and vicinity it's 22.
Saan pa yung mga proyektos
Cebu.
outside of Metro Manila?
Palawan. Major reclamation project 96.
In the entire country?
Component or privately initiated projects 134.
134
Yung
all in
what
all?
do you mean by component or privately initiated projects? What's the difference between major and privately? So the major is 96. Yung iba parang part of incidental lang yon. So
Alright.
96
All right. You mentioned earlier that the president suspended the reclamation projects.
in
Am I
Manila
correct?
Bay.
Only in Manila Bay, not the
Only
entire country.
No.
All
In
right.
Manila Bay.
May I know how many have been suspended
22.
sa Manila Bay?
All the 22.
All the
21.
22?
Why? Oh, but 22, sabi mo sinuspend lang 21. So in Manila Bay, it's 21 and it's all suspended. Okay, thank you.
So
One is
walang
in
gumagawa?
Laguna Lake. Oh.
Bakit doon, meron yata kami nakita kanina, may nagde-dredge dyan.
Yun nga sinasabi ko eh.
I
May
think
complain eh.
one of our colleagues here has a video showing that they're starting to
Lahat
dredge
na-observe
the...
yung kasi kitang-kita dito sa Senate na may naggagawa eh. They said the activity is maintenance, not dredging. But they will double check. I-double check nyo kasi ang dami nagko-complain eh.
So, Madam Sponsor, when do you expect them to continue these projects after the study made?
After the study. They are studying the ones that are ongoing. Kasi yung iba, hindi pa nasisimulan eh.
Yes,
Kaya hindi
those are-
priority yon. Ang pinaprioritize nila, yun nasimulan na and what they will do
I
with them.
understand. Those projects that were approved already by the Philippine
Hindi,
Reclamation
maraming
Authority.
na-approve, but yung iba, hindi sila nag-i-start. Yung ang pinaprioritize nila,
Yung mga merong
nag-start
notice to
na.
proceed. Yung mga merong
Oh,
notice to
yes,
proceed.
yes.
Yun ang mga nag-umpisa na. Okay, let me read to you yung mga ibang projects na nag-umpisa na. Yung Navotas City Coastal Bay Reclamation Project, has it started? Kasi meron ng conditional NTP or conditional notice to proceed. Has this started? So hindi pa nagsisimula. Alright, Manila Horizon. Meron ng notice to mobilize and notice
Horizon
to
Manila,
commence actual
not yet been implemented.
Manila Horizon? Wala pa rin. Manila Waterfront City. Oh, ongoing nakalagay.
Ongoing.
How many percent? Would you know?
Ito lang yung ongoing reclamation projects. I will enumerate the 265 Pasay Harbor City Reclamation Project, the 360 hectare Pasay Reclamation Project, the Manila Waterfront City Reclamation Project. Only
And
itong
only three?
Manila Waterfront.
Manila Waterfront, Pasay.
Hindi, ongoing na eh.
SM
Ongoing
Reclamation
na. These are
Project?
the ongoing. Ito. So, bali tatlo. Sa 4A. This is, which Bacoor? Wala pa Bacoor.
Hello?
Dead.
May
Ang sa Bacoor lang, meron silang isinimulan before Cavitex. May maliit doon
So pati
eh.
yung sa Bacoor na suspended rin.
Oh, suspended eh.
Okay, may I know what was the reason why the president suspended these projects? Did you recommend the suspension? Did the department recommend to the president the suspension of all reclamation
Kasi the
projects?
ECC were given, I was there, the ECC were given in a period of 1 year. Parang sa kanya, hindi na-study. Nagbigay ng ECC na hindi nag-study.
The former administration, the
former, yes. So parang sa kanya, we should study. I
So
was there
do you think, Madam Sponsor, that these projects, especially those ongoing projects, will still continue?
It depends. If their study will prove that it's bad for the country or for Metro Manila, I think they will revise, di ba? So
Alright.
what the Secretary of DNR said that she has talked to the proponent and she has told them that they should be prepared to be revised if there's a need to revise.
Oh, what did they say? Did they agree?
There's
Kasi
no
alam ko
choice.
itong mga nag-umpisa na nag-ugol na ng malaking halaga, nag-umutang na sa
wala tayong
bangko
magagawa
kasi
doon.
na-approve na sila noong nakarang
Study.
administrasyon. And tapos bigla natigil. Siyempre, yung
I'm doing a hearing on this in the Senate.
Yes.
And just like South Harbor, there are 8 reclamation in front of South Harbor. Do you think that is feasible? 8 reclamation in front of South Harbor. How will the boat go there?
okay, do you think that
Say, just to add to that, there is an article, Your Honors, I just read about the complaints of the harbor officials of both ICTSI and North Harbor na tataas daw ang presyo ng cargo deliveries kasi they have to park farther away and then they have to navigate into canals to be able to go into the harbor. That's
Hindi,
a
yung
mess.
pilot fee nila, Mr. President, nagmahal na daw.
Correct.
Yung sinisingil sila, di ba, at a certain point of Manila Bay, that pilot will take over Oh, and it has become very expensive for them.
Yes. I just read that article. I just wanted to confirm if it was true. So I think the
No, in
sponsor...
the hearing they
Yeah,
said that.
They said that already. Okay.
Sa tingin niyo po ba itong pag-reclaim ng areas dito sa Manila Bay, will that contribute to flooding?
Of course.
Because
Just like the
You're-
one,
you're
the
standing on a
area.
reclaimed area.
I have first-hand knowledge. In my area, there are 4 rivers going out to Manila Bay. Pag ni-reclaim nyo, walang dadaanan yung river namin. That's a
kasi
personal
tayo-
ano na yun.
nandito tayo sa Senado, we are standing on a reclaimed area. Yung Cultural Center, Folk Arts Center, PICC during the time of the late President Marcos. Sila nag-reclaim yan. Pero wala naman there was no cause of flooding. May I know the position of the department with regard to flooding?
Pasay at Makati. Makati and Pasay are flooding. Manila is
Because
flooding.
of reclamation?
Oh. Sinarahan yung dadaanan ng tubig. It's common sense. Kami, may 4 na river kami lalabas sa Manila Bay. Pag isinara yon, saan pupunta yung tubig? Babalik sa amin. It will not go back to Upper Cavite because it's high. So it will stay with us. Sinabihan na kami ng Public Works, 6 to 8 meters na baha. 6 meter is 3-story building.
So the good sponsors against the reclamation?
Because we will flood. Do you want your city to
Oh
flood?
no, of course not.
Oh. I cannot
Is there
answer for
already
Manila, for Pasay, for the others, but for me, I know our river.
Is there
cleaning
already
the
a study,
river.
Madam Sponsor? Is there already a study?
Sinabi
Once
na
the
ng Public Works sa akin 2015 pa that we will flood by 16. Nag-study
If-
na Public Works.
If
If they close,
if
if
all
they
these
reclaim.
reclamation projects will push through?
No, just the reclamation in front of us. Alam mo, nagtayo na ang JICA na water impounding facility sa Bacoor because of the flooding in Bacoor, because yung hindi pa reclamation to, because yung
Cavitex.
Cavitex, instead na gawing
Yeah.
aqueduct na lalagyan lang ng poste so the water will flow freely, tinambakan nila, tapos naglagay sila ng ano tawag doon, yung outlet
Exit
na
outlet,
maliit.
oh.
It was not enough. So JICA has to build a water impounding facility to Bacoor at a cost of 9 billion pesos na inutang natin sa JICA, and it did not solve the flooding. Sabi sa akin ng mayor, he has to build a big exit from that water impounding facility to
Madam
solve
Spons-
the problem. It has not been solved.
But Mr. President, even before the advent of all these reclamation projects, flooding has already been a perennial problem, not only in Metro Manila but in all areas nationwide.
Sa amin wala kaming flooding. But we will flood.
No,
Wala
even-
kaming flooding Baka sa inyo, but sa amin wala pa kaming flooding.
Hindi. Well, sa amin talagang minsan talagang
And ang prediction
binabaha.
ng DPWH, we will flood by 6 to 8 meters. That's a new one for us.
maybe if I can request the good sponsor to furnish me a copy of the study of the DPWH regarding the yung sinasabi niyong flooding once the reclamation projects
I'll ask. Kasi ang
will
nagsabi
start,
sa akin yan wala na sa DPWH.
Patay na?
No. Nag-retire na kasi panahon pa ni Pinoy 'Di ba si secretary
wala na pala
Babe
Baka
Singson.
we can-
Siya nagsabi sa
baka
akin in
namatay na.
2015.
Baka we can ask
Yeah, I'll
the
ask
officials
him.
of the DPWH to
I'll ask
make a
him.
study with regard to the flooding caused
Pero
by
common
the
sense,
reclamation
pag sinara mo yung
projects.
river mo, saan pupunta yun? O kung isara mo river mo, walang dadaanan, saan pupunta yung
Let it be
tubig?
said, I am not for or against any reclamation projects. I'm just
Common sense lang
I'm
yun
just asking questions here. Well, anyway, kasi ito, kasi mga ibang mangingisda mga ibang fisher folks natin, minsan nagrereklamo dahil nagdidwindle daw o lumiliit daw yung kanilang mga huli dahil nga nung nag-umpisa yung reclamation. Meron ba kayong is there any form of assistance being given to the fisher folks?
Sa mga isda, alam mo, kami, yung aming legislated protected area is the spawning ground of fishes for Manila Bay. We have a 35-hectare mangrove forest in the Las Piñas, Parañaque Wetland Park, and it is the biggest spawning ground of fishes in Manila Bay. Pagka sinarhan yung aming daanan ng tubig, mamamatay yung mangrove. Kasi kailangan ng mangrove ang water. So mawawala na rin yung spawning ground of fishes in Manila Bay. So yun ang noon. At least dun sa amin, hindi nagbigay ng permit ang BIFAR to reclaim in front of our legislated protected area. But I think in the Bacoor side, they gave a permit. I don't know, but yun ang balita ko. Oh. And climate change will bring us extreme rainfall because of sea level rise. Kasi, di ba, because of climate change, umiinit, natutunaw yung mga bundok na merong ice dun sa mga merong winter. And then they will go to the ocean. Kaya talaga magsi-sea level rise tayo. Pag halimbawa, hindi ba ang findings, yung Metro Manila, bumababa ang soil, di ba? Because we get water from sa ilalim. And then there is a sea level rise in Manila Bay. So, isang tumataas, isang bumababa after a while. Sabi nila ba, may possibility lulubog ang Metro Manila.
Okay, Madam Sponsor, will the department issue an EIA or Environmental Impact Assessment if the reclamation will cause a closure of waterways, as what the sponsor was saying earlier?